History of Mathematics. Ancient Egypt was from about 3000 to 300 BCE, during which this civilization had agricultural, writing, and number system. Nile River. The gift of the Nile River, the floods provided rich nutrients and salt that productive soil. Egypt would not be possible without the water of the Nile. The Nile flooded every year in July. Ancient developed a pictorial writing system called hieroglyphics. Hieroglyphics were used for permanent message. Rhind papyrus is one of the best known example of ancient Egyptian mathematics. It is named after Henry Rhind, a Scottish antiquarian who purchased the papyrus in 1858 in Luxor, Egypt. Cults of death. A famous form of mortuary cults is handed down by the ancient Egyptian. The Egyptian fostered a very intense form of death cult because they were of the belief that the soul and consciousness frequently return to the world of the living and attempt to guard and guide them. Menes was founder of Egypt. Menes was the legendary first king of unified Egypt. According to tradition, he joined Upper and Lower Egypt in a single centralized monarchy and established ancient Egypt's first dynasty. Menes also credited with irrigation works and with founding the capital, Memphis. Origins of mathematics in Babylonia. The origin of Babylonian mathematics, 1000 AD to 1894 BC, can be found in Sumerian mathematics, which predated the Babylonian civilization. The Sumerian had developed a numerical system based on sesagesimal base 60 system, which formed the foundation of Babylonian mathematics. Cuneiform is a system of writing first developed by the ancient Sumerian of Mesopotamia in 3500 BCE. Babylonian used cuneiform writing, making works on wheat clay tablets that were baked and dried to become very hard and durable. Plimpton 322. This tablet is one of the earliest examples of applied mathematics and demonstrate the Babylonian understanding of number theory and algebra. It contains a list of Pythagorean triples. Ancient Greece from 800 BCE to 600 CE. Greek had a variety of different ways of writing down numbers, but none of them were very efficient. This meant that each had their own currency, weights, and measure, and etc. Not until they developed two numerical system. Acroponic number system. The first Greek number system, which was used in the first millennium BC. Acroponic means that the symbol for the numerals come from first letter of the number name. So the symbol has come from an abbreviation of the word which is used for the numbers. The first numeral system used in ancient Greece is the base 10 system, similar to Egyptian and even more similar to later Roman numerals. Alphabetic number system. As the name alphabetical suggested, the number are based on giving values to the letter of the alphabet, adapted from Phoenician writing system. There are 24 letters in the classical Greek alphabet, and these were used together with three order letters which have fallen out of use: the Digima, Kopa, and Sampi. Islamic mathematics is the term used to refer the mathematics done in the Islamic world between 18th century and 13th century CE. Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizmi. Al-Khwarizmi was a 19th century Muslim mathematician and astronomer. He is also known as a father of algebra. Abu Yusuf Yaakov ibn Isa al-Kendi 800 to 873. He is an Islamic philosopher. Al-Kendi wrote 4 volumes on the number system, Kitab fi Istamal al-Adad al-Hindi, and laid the foundation of the large part of modern arithmetic. Al-Batani. He is an astronomer, mathematician, astrologer. Al-Batani introduced trigonometric ratios. Ancient Chinese mathematics. Mathematics in China emerged independently by the 11th century BC. Ancient Chinese mathematics did not develop an axiomatic approach but made advances in algorithm development and algebra. The achievement of Chinese mathematics reached its zenith in 13th century when Zhou Zhenji invented method of 4 unknowns. Pythagorean theorem has attested to the time of the Duke of Zhou. Xuan Shushu, an ancient Chinese text on mathematics approximately 7,000 characters in length, written in 190 bamboo strips. Medieval period. The medieval era, often called the Middle Ages or the Dark Age, began around 476 AD, following great loss of power throughout Europe by the Roman Emperor. The Middle Ages spanned roughly 1,000 years, ending between 1400 and 1450. Roman numerals are the number system that originated in ancient Rome and remained the used way of writing number throughout Europe well into the late Middle Ages. Fibonacci is also known as Leonardo of Pisa. Leonardo wrote Liber Abaci in 1202, known as the Fibonacci sequence. Thomas Bradwardine proposed the speed increase in arithmetic portion as a ratio of the force to resistant increase in geometric proportion. François Viète was a French mathematician who worked on a new algebra was an important step toward modern algebra, due to his innovative use of the letters as parameters in equation. Johannes Gutenberg introduced letterpress printing to Europe with the movable type printing press. In the mid-15th century, played a crucial role in disseminating mathematical knowledge. Thomas Harriot. He is the first mathematician to write purely symbolically. He also introduced many symbols such as that to represent multiplication, as well as less than and greater than. Isaac Newton discovered calculus, developed 3 laws of motion, devised law of universal gravitation, advanced early modern chemistry. Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz was a German philosopher and mathematician and logician who is probably most well known for having invented differential and integral in calculus, dependently of Sir Isaac Newton. Leonard Euler, Pierre Fermat, René Descartes. These 3 giant mathematicians have a greatest contribution in mathematics, especially in number theory and analytic geometry. So those are the history of mathematics, the mathematician and their contribution in mathematics. Thank you for watching and listening.